This is a very good question that I got on my last video, and she's asking about romantasy books that have adult characters that are not like under 25 years old. They're older, they're more mature, even in their 30s, potentially into their 40s. And I was racking my brain looking at all of the books I've read, looking at all of the books on my shelves, and I quite literally could not think of any, which is really weird. And so I'm asking you, what are your best recommendations for adult fantasy and romantasy books that do not have 20-year-old characters? Some of the books that I have on my shelves that I thought could apply to this question is The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. This is the Broken Earth trilogy. This is not one that I've gotten to yet, but I'm super excited. But it is more dystopian fantasy rather than romantasy. So it's not really as much of that romance, at least as far as I understand. But it is supposed to be absolutely incredible. And the main character is a mother. She's a little bit older. So I think this could be a really good example of one of those books where the characters are a little bit older. Another one, and I don't necessarily know if this applies, but I was just recently book faired The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. And this one, I believe in the first book, she starts off, the main character starts off like in her early 20s, but then as the books progress, she becomes like 26, 27, 28, like a little bit later. So I do think that this one could be a little bit better for this question. I do believe there is a romantic subplot with this one as well. It's not super strong on the romantasy. It's definitely more fantasy, but it does have that romantic subplot. There's another one by the same author, Shannon Chakraborty, and I think it's called The Adventures of Amina El-Sarafi, and this one is more of like a pirate fantasy. So I can put a picture of that one up here just so you can see what I'm talking about. I have not read this one yet either, but I've heard that the FMC in this one is a little bit older as well. So that could be another good example. But please drop your suggestions for any adult romantasy or fantasy books, because it's actually crazy that I really cannot think of any where they have characters who are like over 23. So definitely let me know.